Hello, hello, hello. Assalamu alaikum. Jiayanu, Pakhair Ragale, Ni Hao, Junashumme, Washmale, Ohio Gazaimas, Guten Morgen. Hi, hugs and hellos, and a very good Khush Ahmadid to world this morning. It's Eid Day 2. Hello, Maha. Eid Mubarak once again. How are you?
Eid Mubarak, Shazad. Eid Mubarak, everyone. I'm very good. I'm tired now, actually, because, you know, we've been working a lot, and then Eid celebrations and the heat as well. But I'm always tired. When you ask me that, I always say I'm tired. But I'm excited at the same time because it's been such a great festivity, and also because we've had the first Eid show was just so much fun.
It was
so
superb
much fun.
Indeed.
Great
But then
guests.
at the same time, Ma, I'm sorry, but I think I feel a bit sleepy because of the fact that last night my cousins didn't let me sleep as well, and it was Eid. But that's what Eid is all about.
But I also feel like your cousins do that to you when it's not Eid.
Yeah, well, it's all right. We enjoy ourselves together as well,
really
man.
teasing,
It doesn't
yeah.
really matter since it was Eid itself. Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure that you remember all of your family members and your extended family members on this special occasion and enjoy the festivity with them as well,
Absolutely.
because this is what it is literally. I mean, festivity is when you get to sit together, when you get to eat food with your mother, father. And you know, for all those kids who are abroad, probably they cannot make it. Just make a small short call on Skype, FaceTime, whatever. Just say Eid Mubarak. They'll be very happy with that.
Exactly.
As well. What are we doing today?
Well, we're going to keep in light with yesterday. We're going to be talking about how our guests celebrate their Eid. We're going to play some games and keep you guys entertained, and just kind of also ourselves enjoy the day that is Eid and enjoy the festivities ourselves. Just because we're at work doesn't mean we don't have to have fun.
Did you got any Eid?
No, who's going to give me Eid? You were supposed to give me Eid last year. I'm still waiting for
Oh,
it.
I still have it though. I mean, I'm going to give it after the show. But
I'm going to put interest on it every year, but I don't think you should do that.
I think quite
right?
a lot of treats are pending on me too as well.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
lots.
it's all right. We'll sort that out after the show. It's all right.
Great.
So let's see, who do we have with us, ladies and gentlemen?
So we're going to start from Shazad's left-hand side. So today we have been joined by Nimra Khan. She is the designer for Zarsaya. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning.
Good morning to
And
you.
Eid Mubarak.
Thank you so much. Eid Mubarak to you guys too.
Thank you very much.
so much
How
for
are
joining
you?
us.
I'm good. I'm great.
And you look
Very nice.
fabulous as well.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
What's up with these gowns? I see every other lady wearing these gowns these days.
Well, this is a skirt, organza skirt with
Alright, sorry.
hand-painted skirt. It's a hand-painted skirt.
Very nice. It looks
beautiful.
very amazing as well.
And
Let's see
it's
who
in
do
fashion
we have
as well.
alongside Nimra.
Besides Nimra Khan, we've been joined by Ira Mumtaz. She is a social activist and an educationist. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. Eid Mubarak.
Khair Mubarak to you guys.
Thank you.
Mashallah.
Thank
Thank
you
you for inviting me. As always,
Thank
it's
you very
always a
much for
pleasure.
coming over, because I realize that it's very hard to leave your kids behind, you know, on Eid days and then come and then be there for somebody whom you respect a little bit as well, which I think that, you know, we do get from our guests as well.
Exactly.
And on my right-hand side, I think I'm going to do the
Yes,
introduction.
absolutely.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, on my right-hand side, I've got a very dear and a good friend as well. At times, you know, he's moody. He gets these mood swings. He's a film actor now. He's a drama actor. He does TVCs as well. He's a musician. He's got a rock band as well. And he's none other than Mr. Mukeet Khan. Hello, Mukeet. How are you? Eid Mubarak.
Eid Mubarak. You're flying. Don't worry. I have the needle to pop that
I
balloon.
was about to take off.
I know, but I would have brought you back down. Don't worry. That's my role
An honor
today.
coming back to your show, and you know, I've done so many shows with you guys,
Yes.
and you know, it's always an honor.
No,
being
it's a
here.
pleasure to have you. And I
Thank
did
you
bump
very
into
much.
Mukeet. I was like, we haven't seen you. We have to have a catch
And you know,
up.
So it
ladies and
had to
gentlemen,
happen.
since he's a good friend, so I'm going to give away a secret as well. The only
Oh.
problem with Mukeet is that he doesn't wake up on time. So I'm glad that today he's actually made it to the show as well. Thank you very much.
But I'd still like to apologize because I was kind of late, so you know.
It's
happens.
perfectly all right.
Oh,
You're still on
basically, he
time.
doesn't want to upset us.
Waking up at 9 in the morning, you guys are
Yeah.
like.
Well, you woke up at
We woke up
literally
at 7.
8:30 or 7, I think. That's what your time might probably be. But it's perfectly all right. You made it
no,
on
Eid is
time.
fine.
And alongside Mr. Mukeet, we have got somebody who's known as a model, and her name is Miss Shumaila Siddiqui. Hello, Shumaila. How are you? Assalamu alaikum. Eid
Walaikum
Mubarak.
assalam, Eid Mubarak and Khair Mubarak.
Thank you very much for coming over. So I'll start my conversation with Mukeet because this is one thing which I wanted to say yesterday as well, but I couldn't. So you're a Pashtun as well.
Yep.
I know a bit of Pashto, but I cannot say it because in
Me too.
Pashto culture, in Pashtun culture, what happens is that, you know, when you go for your Eid namaz,
Yes.
and when you know, probably grab each other or hug each other, so they say something on the right side and then they say something on the left side as well. What is that?
Akhtar de Mubarak Shah.
Akhtar de
Khair
Mubarak.
Shah.
Akhtar de Mubarak Shah.
Mubarak Shah?
Mubarak
Khair
Shah.
Mubarak Shah.
Mubarak
Mubarak
Shah.
is called as Mubarak You know,
Mubarak.
and
All right, so that's what it is. So
Akhtar?
to all of
Akhtar
those
means
Pashtun
Eid.
people out there, this is
Akhtar
for
de
you as
Mubarak
well.
Shah. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So now we know Akhtar Mubarak.
Akhtar de Mubarak Shah.
Akhtar de Mubarak.
Mubarak
Shah.
Shah.
Mubarak Shah.
I think great that is. So let's start our conversation.
Okay, I
now,
think that might
Deborah.
be-
I'm glad you asked me the easier stuff from personal, otherwise.
Yeah, it's going to get more difficult. Don't worry, we have
don't ask me
games
any
here.
more questions.
All right, let's
Okay.
see. So Nimra, how was your first day?
First day was really great. I spent time with my family and friends, cooking all day and eating good stuff.
Okay, what did you eat?
I eat a regular desi food, which is, chicken kadai, biryani, and some,
Only?
sort of, yes.
No savaiya, no shai tukde.
I a bit avoid, eating sweet things, but yes, I love it sometimes.
Okay, great. How about you, Aram? How did you celebrate it? Because you have your kids, your grandkids.
Yeah, mashallah, it's always a roller coaster ride, belonging to a big family. We are 7 siblings
Mashallah.
and 6 of us are here. Even my mother is here. So running from pillar to the post, trying to make it, and even my in-laws are here. So it's tough, we make sure that we cover all the immediate family members.
Okay.
And today after your show, we'll be leaving for our village, which is just 40 minutes drive from here,
Wow.
to meet our extended family. So
Wonderful.
I really like
What is the name of your village?
Karor. It's,
Where is it?
have you been to Simli Dam?
Yeah?
If you keep going up, just 40 minutes from,
That's a
from
nice
Islamabad,
location.
yeah, mashallah.
So are you planning to
So-
have a barbecue together as
Yeah,
well?
yeah. You know that bonding time with our, villagers over there, they really look forward to it. And I really want to spend some time over there.
There's
you know,
one more
away
thing
from-
there's one more thing which I want to ask. Whenever there's been, for example, we are doing a show and then we have guests, and then whenever we ask them about Eid or whatnot, so the word where in-laws comes in, the second word is tough. So what is it? I mean, would you mind explaining that as well?
No, I never use the word tough for my in-laws. I use it for my own family.
I'm sorry. I'm
That's a
sorry.
very good point, and she did.
Yeah. Initially, I told you because we have 7 siblings.
Mashallah.
You see, mashallah, then can you imagine going to 7 different houses?
Yeah, I can because we are
That
two.
in this
But it all
heat,
come to you, though.
in this heat,
Yeah.
in this heat, it was
Okay.
tough. So
As-
but it's good fun, mashallah.
Amazing.
And I know, because we did talk about the types of foods and everything. We will ask you that later, because yours is different, and I like your story more. But Shamaila, tell us, how are you celebrating your second day of Eid?
It's always with the friends and family.
Yeah.
Cooking all the time in the
Yeah.
kitchen and having savaiya and the same shahi tukde and so many things, biryani and chicken kadhai. And in the evening, usually we do the barbecue with family.
Okay, great.
And
So what is the delicacy in your house for Eid? Which is made the
I
best?
love to decorate my house with the candles
Yeah, okay, so
and
that's the
with
special
the
thing.
rose petals.
Oh, okay.
All over the dining table and everywhere, and the
Okay.
flowers. This is my
Okay, so the
best theme every
decoration.
time in the Eid.
That's a
Excellent.
cool
Eid
idea.
day.
I think we need to do
Yeah.
that too as well.
We should start
Usually
different.
happens on our dolki.
Presentation is very important.
Absolutely.
Serving and the presentation. Even if you are serving the dal chawal,
Yeah.
if you're presenting in a good way, it's
Yeah,
like
the ambience is
Always
important too as well.
it
You need to
enhances
feel as if
taste.
it is Eid
Exactly.
as well.
Yeah.
So Mukeet, where have you been sleeping?
I was
Eid
sleeping
one, I
in
mean,
my
I did
bed,
not
just
have to
woke up
ask
and got
you.
out, and I'm right here. How's it going?
Eid day one, what did you do?
I slept probably most of the day. you know,
Yeah, I know
after
that.
the prayers, of course. And yeah, because right after the prayers, you don't have much to do. You just have to go visit your relatives and everything. So that happens probably by after, at lunchtime.
I think certain family members don't have much to do after prayer times, right? Because there's
Yeah.
also a lot of work in the house to do, no?
No, usually
you
when
the
I wake up,
baby
it's
of the
all
house?
done. So
Okay.
The only, when you show up at Mukeet's
Spoiled
place, the
brats.
only thing you're going to listen to is probably a drum kit or a guitar as well.
Nice.
And then he's got a cat as well, and yeah,
I play
lost
that
that.
as well
Sorry
at
for that.
times. My
But
cat-
amazing that is. But other than that, there's one more thing, and I asked my guest yesterday this question as well. How many times in life do you remember that you've missed your Eid prayer?
Probably 4
I'm
or 5
sorry.
times. I
I'm
think.
sorry.
Okay,
But
4 or 5
I
times.
haven't counted, but yeah.
At least you're
There
being
have been
honest.
times when I didn't wake up and I was like, sorry dad, and my dad didn't wish me Eid Mubarak. He was like, you didn't pray, it's not you either. Like,
Fair enough. But that's
so
I
I
mean,
got the Eid then.
okay, that's a tough way to learn the lesson of going to Eid prayers, but it's probably a good way.
But it's a very good celebration there. It's a good energy there to be
Yeah.
at the Eid prayer. That's when you actually feel that it's Eid, All the
Absolutely.
energy is there and everybody's like coming to greet
I
you.
agree.
I have to control myself. It's
Why are you
perfectly all right.
laughing?
Just like that, because I know him.
He misses prayers.
That's what I said yesterday.
He was
as well.
honest about it
I
yesterday.
said it. I
Ask
was
the
being
question.
honest.
No, he answered it yesterday. He was honest about it, so he has.
Okay, but there's one more thing.
He has, I mean.
So on Eid days, what happens is that the roles are predefined. that, the men would wake up, they want their clothes to be ironed, and then they want the sweet dishes to be on the table. And when they come back, they want everybody else to be ready. Do you think it's a good concept to have these predefined roles? Or probably one day I would love to see my dad cooking savaiya. I mean, why not, Dad?
I think we should change this tradition.
How?
We should.
Let's start with Aram. That's a tough question. Let's
Yeah.
start with Aram.
I'm really fortunate to have a very understanding husband in a sense. He's not a typical Pakistani male. He doesn't mind ironing his own clothes.
Wow.
Because if we have slept, very late on the first day, so he's okay with it. Even on the first day, like for Chandra, if we have been out, so he never wakes me up. So that's a very big, I would say, from a Pakistani male to accept this thing that he's okay with it. He's not going to wake me up. Oh, it's my namaz. Wake up. Excuse me, it's your namaz. Go and offer your namaz. Why are you spoiling my Eid?
That's true. Okay, and that's another thing you were telling us. Because everyone like Nimra and Shamaila both said they like to cook, and they like to cook all the traditional foods. How about you?
I like to taste all the traditional food.
I like this.
I like this too.
lady.
I like this too.
Perfect answer.
Yeah.
I'm not into cooking at all.
Okay.
So you can say I'm a tester. I go to everybody's place. Oh, this is good. This is
Okay, so what do your kids have then? Like they still get the traditional
so
food, right?
they are as cool as me, So
If mom doesn't do it, we're
they
not
are
doing it,
happy.
Dad.
Yeah. Ours it's not a conventional household.
Mashallah.
Even my husband, my kids, they know that I'm not a conventional mother. From day one, okay, whatever you like, come on, we've got help.
Okay.
MashaAllah, my domestic help, but I try to give them off for Eid because I feel that
course,
they
yes.
deserve it more. So most of the time we are out visiting people, so why waste so much food at home?
There's one more thing which I'm very interested to ask, and that is since you're a grandparent, mashallah, at a very young age as well. So what happens when you ask for Eid from your husband especially, or your mother, or your elder siblings? Do you ask for Eid?
No, never, because I've learned it the hard way. Don't expect, which you're not going to get.
We're learning a lot. This is great.
I think that's how my day starts. So when I come downstairs, my mom and my dad are already arguing. So my mom's like, Eid, and my dad's like, what? I mean, you already spent so much money on shopping and stuff, so you're not really destined to get some Eid. And then I'm like, mera to koi chance nahi hai yaar.
As they say, don't ask silly questions, then you get no silly answers.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So
Exactly.
that's why I just kept quiet. Nimra, what about you? Since you're a designer as well. So what happens is that, in Ramadan, it's very hard to get your hands on designers and tailors because they're the ones who are very rare to find then. So what happens when on Chandra, do people call you that, oh, hamari to fitting it theek nahi hui, it doesn't fit
yes,
well?
I have a few things like this, but what my schedule of work is, like I complete everything till 20th. And
Alright.
after that, I give time to my family and friends and their orders, which need to be, being delivered on time. So I have a good schedule to work on time.
So you do prioritize, okay,
Yes.
friends,
I divide my time.
friends
and then I
afterwards,
do
clients
everything.
first.
Yeah. No, that's what she said. No, that's great. And that's good because that means that the clientele know that actually after the 20th, you're not going to be available and no one can expect that. So
Yes.
that's good to time management.
I give 5 days for the alterations and whatever the mistakes are being there, because once you wear the dress, you get to know, okay, this is loose from here or this is not fit. So I get time for that too.
Okay, I think men doesn't have these issues. We wear some khulle shalwar kameez. It doesn't really matter
because
to
I'm
us as
pretty,
well. how
because I'm
it is.
pretty sure, yes.
anymore.
Wait.
Not anymore, I guess.
Not
no,
anymore, Shazad. Now
Not
I-
anymore.
Your trousers
Yes, so many
yesterday were
guys,
pretty
yeah.
tight.
We are picky here.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry.
Look how well dressed you are
Men
right
are
now.
more fitted shalwar kameez
Because they were
nowadays.
really
Look how well
tight.
dressed you are right now.
Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for
They
that.
were white and you have really long legs and they were tight and long.
Yeah. Is there anything else?
They are following
But
fashion.
men do wear tight clothes.
They are
now.
following fashion.
We
Absolutely.
do spend a lot of time in the makeup room before
Yeah.
getting on the screen as well.
Absolutely.
Not today, but
If
So,
they want
today everybody
they
woke
have to
up and
fix
they
their hair
decided to be
right.
honest, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the kind of drill we are having over here. So let's be more honest.
I'll tell them all the secrets.
No. Within the realms of a PTV morning show. So now, as you guys know, so we've caught up with everyone what they like to do on Eid, and especially on the second day, because it becomes more relaxed. But now we're going to play the games, and we've got new questions, and we have new things. So we're going to go for a short break. When you come back, we're going to put our guests to the test, and and you'll figure out the ones that weren't so good with their punctuality, and they will be getting the tougher questions.
Akhtar de Mubarak Shah.
Stay tuned.
Just like the billboard paintings performed in Pakistan, there is another indigenous form of art performed in Pakistan, and it is the truck art. With its all colorful floral patterns, depiction of human heroes with creative aspects, ratios, calligraphy of poetic verse, and drivers' words of wisdom. This form of art is truly a part of Pakistani transport tradition. Many trucks and buses in Pakistan are highly customized and decorated by their owners. These adjourned vehicles are considered as moving art or jingle art. Because of their unique decor style, these vehicles are quite distinct in layers from other trucks around the world. Each part of the vehicle is decorated differently, with variations depending on the regional style. In Pakistan, a truck driver, owner, usually pays $3,000 to $5,000 for their vehicle's external decoration. The art embellishes such trucks according to the particular tastes of the driver. Nearly every city in Pakistan has a unique decor. The Balochistan and Peshawari trucks are heavily trimmed with wood. Rawalpindi and Islamabad trucks have permanently featured plastic work. Camel-borne ornamentation is commonly seen in trucks decorated by Sindh artists. These trucks are also representative of different local historical and cultural regions of Pakistan. Thus, these trucks are also representative of different historical and cultural regions of Pakistan, the enchanting arts and crafts of Pakistan.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Thank you very much for staying tuned in. And for everybody who just got tuned into PT while you're watching this morning's special transmission on Eid Day 2. So, Akhtar de Mubarak Shah, Eid Mubarak to all the Muslims who reside on this globe and to everybody out there who wants to enjoy the festivity of Eid itself.
Exactly. So now what we're going to do is we're going to play a game with our wonderful guests.
Yeah.
And I'm going to start with Mukeet.
All right.
With this question.
Yeah.
Because he's a singer himself, so it should be interesting what he says. Okay, so who out of the following should not be a singer?
Rabi Pirzada.
Pirzada, Tahir Shah, Ali Azmat.
Ravi Pirzada, of course.
He shouldn't be a singer.
She shouldn't.
She shouldn't. Sorry,
Yeah.
I meant she. Sorry.
Yeah,
It's
she
been a long
shouldn't.
day.
I mean, have you heard what she's done to that Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan Saab?
Yeah, yeah.
Track
I've seen the video
recently,
too.
Mere Rashke Kamar.
Yeah.
I mean, that was
You know,
terrible.
that's you. Okay.
Yeah, so I mean,
the
tough
audience
listening
not
to
too
completing
bad.
to completing this song, so, you know, फंसा रहा है मुझे.
Okay. Imagine if you wake up as Angelina Jolie the
Yeah.
next morning. What will you do?
I try to sleep back.
Or
something.
probably get married to Brad Pitt
Or wake
again.
up as Brad Pitt or something.
All right, moving on quickly.
Okay, so what's the famous dialogue of the Bull movie?
अगर पालना नहीं आता तो पैदा क्यों करते हो?
That was quite harsh. All right, which of these actors has never appeared in TV advertisement? Atif Aslam, Fahd Mustafa, Ejaz Aslam.
Sorry, what?
Which of these actors has never appeared in TV advertisement? Atif Aslam, Fahd Mustafa, Ejaz Aslam.
Mustafa?
Ejaz Mustafa. Wow! Oh my God, it's a pass. We failed this one.
I failed
All right,
this
moving
one.
on.
A bit of this, a bit of that.
Okay, which Pakistani actor, we're not going to tell you the answers just yet.
Yeah.
Which Pakistani actor appeared in the Bollywood movie Khoobsurat? Shan Shahid, Imran Abbas, Fawad, Afzal Khan, Ali Zafar.
Fawad Khan.
Yeah, that's a correct one. Complete the song. Tumhara.
वो घर हमारा.
That was correct too, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
Okay, if these guys weren't actor, what do you think their profession would be? S and Khan.
Should be a producer. He might be good at production as well.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
that's
That
another
would be
safe
funny.
side to it.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Okay, Faisal Qureshi,
Is great TV host.
host, and Fahad Mustafa.
Fahad Mustafa could be a singer as well. He's got the rock star look, so could work out for him. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You're making your way, man.
Yeah.
You're making your way.
I just want to make sure I say all the positive things.
All right, so moving on to you now. Quite quickly. Imagine if you wake up as Meera the next morning. What are you going to do?
Pass.
Huh?
No, you can't pass. Just answer.
I want to sleep again.
Okay, so who out of the following should not be a singer? Rabi Pirzada, Tahir Shah, Ali Azmat.
Tahir Shah?
Okay. You don't need to explain that one, that's fine.
Which of these actors has never appeared in TV advertisement? Atif Aslam, Fahad Mustafa, Ejaz Aslam.
Atif Aslam.
Okay.
Okay, great. Which of the Pakistani actor appeared in the... Well, we know this one because you got that one right, it's too obvious. Okay, okay, and you got that one right as well, so we can't do this. So, okay, I ran out of questions.
All right, it's perfectly all right. I've got pretty much more to ask, and let's start with Nimra then. Okay, so Nimra, singer and actor Atif Aslam made his acting debut with Pakistani movie.
Bol.
I'm not telling you whether it's correct or not. Okay, so complete the song. Firstly.
Firstly, Gul.
Firstly, Gul kya?
I think it's a Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan song.
What's the song? Complete the song.
Firstly, I don't know.
Firstly, okay, gone. Imagine if you wake up as, you want to name somebody?
I feel like I should have the ones I
Okay, imagine if you wake up as Veena Malik.
Veena Malik, okay, I'll just focus on whatever she's doing. She's hosting shows, so I'll carry her whatever she's entertaining people.
Right, so you want to be Veena Malik?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good too. Which of these actors has never appeared in TV advertisement? Once again, Atif Aslam, Fahad Mustafa, Ejaz Aslam.
I think Ejaz Aslam.
Okay. Your turn now, I think.
What do you think their profession would be? S and Khan.
A dancer?
Yeah, he's a good dancer.
Yeah, it's a
though.
good
He's a
answer.
good dancer.
Okay, Faisal Qureshi,
A comedian?
comedian, and Fahad Mustafa.
A lawyer?
Who do you think shouldn't be on television? Waqar Zaka, Amir Liaquat, Sahil Lodi.
None.
I'm agreeing with you.
Hang on.
High five.
At least somebody said none.
Yeah, thank you.
Amazing, amazing. All right,
Yesterday,
so
no one even picked Amr Liaquat. I was quite surprised no one chose that one.
all right, so complete the song. Up to. It's a very easy one.
नींद आ
Up
रही है.
to.
अब तो प्रोग्राम खत्म करने का टाइम है.
Not yet, not
We have been
yet.
here for quite some time.
All right, so it's wrong as well. All right, so I think it's Shumaila's turn, or are we done with Shumaila
No,
too?
we've done Shamila's.
All right, but you know,
Because I ran
now,
out of questions.
I think it's about a tie. It's a tie in between you two teams. Okay, you two are teams. You never knew this.
Oh, by the
We're
way.
team, okay.
We are a team.
Yeah.
And you're a
Okay.
So
team.
we're kind of winning.
No.
Not so here's the decider.
You're already on minus 20.
That's how that's how we're going to decide now. So everybody's going to do this. Okay, we have to rub this hand over here and punch this one over here. Yeah. Let's see whether anybody. Yeah. Rub one and punch with one.
Okay,
Do it, guys.
What is
Do
that?
it.
Even a drummer can't do this.
Nimra keeps on doing this.
Yeah, but everyone's doing that. Yeah, so you. Okay, so no one wins. So
All
I
right.
think by
I think
that.
I've got another one as well.
You go on then.
Okay, so
I
your
actually have a question though.
one arm goes forward and the other goes back.
This is just. This is not a
I
This
test.
is the decider, man. Come on, nobody
Listen,
can do
stop practicing your gym exercises here.
it. I'm trying
No
to.
wonder you're getting fat these days. You know?
Yeah, it's with the shoulder, not with the elbow, right?
Yeah. Anyway,
So it works.
okay, so the thing is, we're at a tie right now. Although I'm leaning towards the left-hand side because
Yes.
the answers were different. It
We are
was
feeling
different.
excited.
But you guys do have an opportunity throughout the rest of the show to
Yeah,
catch
yeah.
up. It's not the
We're
game
gonna
isn't
win.
over
Okay.
yet.
Yep.
Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go for another short break, or what are we going to do, Shazan?
I think what we can do is probably we can make Mukeet to sing us a song as well.
Oh,
And
no,
then
right.
Nimra over here can even sing. We just
You
got to
can't say
know.
no.
No. Early morning husk. People are going to hate me for this.
Early
But
morning.
we
Okay,
will
Nimra,
work
what
on
about
that.
you? We heard that you've got a good vocal tone.
Yes, I can sing.
Let's go then.
You
All right.
decided just winning.
Yeah, my side.
Makit.
I will sing Nazia Hassan's song.
Sure.
Okay. सुन मेरे महबूब सुन मेरी सांसों से सुन मेरे गीतों की धुन हो आंखें मिलाने वाले दिल को चुराने वाले मुझको भुलाना नहीं मैं जवां मैं हंसी मेरे पास क्या नहीं हो आंखें मिलाने वाले दिल को चुराने वाले मुझको भुलाना नहीं. That's it. Thank you. Now it's your turn.
Oh, you did a
Now
great
it's your
job. Yeah,
turn.
your turn now.
Pardon my vocal skills right
It's
now. but-
perfectly all right, dude.
It's okay.
We're enjoying.
It's a family environment.
कह देना आंखों से समझ लेना हाँ, बातों से कोई तो रहता है सांसों में इन सांसों में.
Oh, that was cool too, man. That was
Thank
cool.
you guys.
And your vocals weren't husky at all. But with this, ladies and gentlemen, we need to go for a short break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back, and we've got some more amazing things to ask. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back, everyone. And before the break, we were playing games with our guests. We've already discussed what they do for Eid, and we will get more stories, childhood memories out of them. But you know how people get stumped when you ask them, you know, what is your unique childhood memory from Eid, which is probably quite funny. So I want you guys to remember the one that stands out most for you, which you thought, oh my gosh, I could never relive this moment again in my life.
Please make sure it's not a sad one as well.
Not sad.
Oh, happy?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't have to be happy. It could be embarrassing. We just don't want to depress our viewers. We want to keep them happy.
So
and
let's get started with
laughing.
Shumaila then. All right, Shumaila, what makes you nostalgic about Eid?
Yeah, we'll start with nostalgia and then we'll move on to a funny memory.
Funny, once I put the salt instead of sugar because I was living in abroad and the sugar and salt look same.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So the savaiya, I
Well,
spoiled
it
the
might be
savaiya.
funny for you, not for anybody else. For all those people who ate them.
So when did you realize you did that?
At the same time,
At the same
when I
time.
tasted and it was
And then what was the
ruined.
response you got from the
What did
people
you
who
do?
actually ate it?
Actually, I made the whole
Pot.
big dekcha
Yeah, okay.
and it is spoiled.
So what did you do with it? You had to throw it.
Of course.
Oh
No,
There
but
was
I
no
want to
other
know the
option.
reaction. Well, I mean, somebody might have tasted it.
No.
Did you spit it out?
I was the only one.
Oh, so it is
So
funny for
I
you at the
saved
same
myself.
time and sad as well.
Yeah, it's
I
sad
did
for
that.
everyone else. Yeah,
And
okay.
that was the pretty hard time because I have to make again.
Okay, yeah.
And I have to spend 2 more hours to make the दूध को जो काटते हैं और
Yeah.
फिर उसके बाद दोबारा जो है वो सवैयाँ डाल के it
Tough.
was hard, it was
yeah,
tough.
That's a sad, funny, that's a bittersweet.
हाँ, salty and sweety.
Mr. Ram, what about you?
Childhood memory you're talking about?
Childhood memory, funny memory, whatever.
Yeah, childhood memory, you know, like when I compare my childhood with kids of today, you know, it's really sweet when I see that that was the time of the period when you would get new clothes and new shoes, and I would really hold on to them and I would even sleep with them. You know, my shoes would be right next to me, and here these days, you know, kids have so much in advance for them. Maybe that doesn't carry that much value what it used to in our childhood. So I would just, you know, love my new clothes and shoes and I would sleep with them.
And then since you were 7 siblings, mashallah.
Yeah.
So, you know, what happens is that, you know, one of the sister bought a better pair of shoes as well. So did you try stealing or, you know, wearing her shoes and then fighting over it as well? I'll give it back to you.
My mom, no, nothing of that sort because my mom was a Hitler. You can tell by mom. So,
Yeah, that's
and
very
we were
evident.
really, really well behaved and all that, yeah. And you know, like, belonging to a military family, you know, so we were all very disciplined kids, I would say. It's not that I'm praising myself.
Because I was about to ask, did you ever get beaten as well?
Yeah, yeah, we got we got our share of that too.
Of course,
I was
there
very
is.
naughty. Yeah.
I can feel that. Oh, I still get beaten at times.
Oh, Shazad.
Yes, yes. Because my mom strongly believed in the notion spare the rod and spoil the child, but not as frequent as what is happening these days, you know, which is really alarming.
Okay.
Superb.
How about you, Nimran?
Well, it was very funny. I put mehndi on Chandrat and I slept like this.
Oh,
It was all on my face, and when I woke up, everyone was like laughing at me, and it was really weird for
so
me.
what did you do? How did you get it off?
I put some base on because
Wax?
it was like, yes,
Okay.
some thick base. Yes,
Okay.
it works.
What did your
For
cousins
about
make
10
fun of
days?
you as well?
Yes, whenever I washed my face, everyone started laughing at me. So that was a bit.
I hope that wasn't the time when these
gosh.
chemical hennas came in actually.
No, no, no,
because
that
these
was
chemical
not
hennas
that
are very
time.
weird. You put them on and they're just there.
Within a second, yeah. And the thing is, you should be very careful with these chemicals because
It's not good for the skin.
it's not good for your skin, and also they
It's
put the
peeling
chemicals.
and,
Yeah,
it's
and they
not
put sometimes they put acid in it, guys. And I know someone who actually suffered from first degree and second and third degree burns because of it. So just be careful. Do test it on a small patch. But
Ladies and
Mukeet,
gentlemen, this is what happens when women sit together. Recommendations and suggestions.
Yes,
I
to
think
protect
that's
yourself.
good
Joy
for
and
them to
Jutta.
listen.
Yeah, well, do you want our viewers to get burned, Shazad?
No, I don't.
Well, then exactly.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay, so now Mukeet, tell us what is your story?
My story. There was this one time we were playing cricket at my papa's place. So eventually we all went in. And my papa is really fond of his handycam. So, he was like making a movie. We had this big handycam. He was making a movie. So I go to my cousin. I tried to take his bat. He was running away from me. So it's actually captured in the video that I'm trying to steal, basically snatch his bat. And what he does is he tries to save his bat, and he does. And he actually ended up hitting my papa back there. And then but it was in a funny way. I mean, it hit her, but nothing serious. But all of a sudden, the video turned into, from a jolly video to turn into getting beaten up. And we were like running away all over the place, and we ran out. But that's one memory that I can't get over.
Oh man, we should have got this video. That
I
would
think
be
it's very
excellent.
relevant to Yalgar as well. Puppo ki Yalgar. That's what it is. Ma, what about you?
What?
I mean, you're
Funny? Oh
amazing,
gosh, I wasn't
funny.
expecting the question.
Why not?
I don't have any funny stories.
You might have one.
I would.
It's all right. Come on.
I really can't
It's
do
worth
it.
sharing. I'm
Okay, you know
telling
this is why I'm the host of the shows because I don't answer questions.
No, but I do have an interesting
Please
story.
go
if
for it.
You can, meanwhile, think
I'll
of
think
it.
of something.
Okay, so my story is from my pupa's house as well. So we were there, we were celebrating. And then one of my cousins, he brought in like big crackers. All right, so we were just popping them up and, they were very loud. And all of a sudden, my buddy pupa, she came in and, she was like, please stop doing this because right next to us, there's a neighbor who's a heart patient. And I was like, 8 years old? Why would I consider a heart patient anyways? So what I did was, I didn't stop. I kept on doing my thing, and then she came, and then she did, and I think that's not something. Well, I still have a mark though from that memory of mine.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's so
that was very stressful.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and then
so
she raised the EID because earlier I used to get 50 rupees, and then she gave me 100 as well.
should be
Thank you, Papa, for that.
150.
as well.
You
No,
could get
still
But that
not-
didn't still heal the mark as well.
Yes, I think that EID should be reminded.
You could get beaten up every Eid and have a raise.
Yeah, I think also, I'm fine with that.
Okay, and actually on that note, we're going to go for a short break.
Your memory? Come on.
I
you cannot do that.
try
Yeah, we can't.
I really don't have any memories.
Come on.
I've lost
I
my
mean,
memories.
do you remember that
Okay.
where you stole money from your dad's wallet?
I never saw money from that one.
I'm just trying to.
Okay, so no, okay, I don't know if this is not funny, but I mean, my mother used to make me and my sister wear matching clothes, and I loved it. So that's the only memory I can remember because
You
everyone-
loved it.
I loved it.
I think that's funny
don't
for
know.
us.
Yeah, I don't know. As a child, I really liked wearing like similar clothes. I thought it was really cute, even as like a
What about
4
your
5
sister?
year old. No, she hated it.
Yeah, I
She
thought
hated it. Yeah. So I was the typical younger, older sibling. thing.
Yeah.
I loved it. She was like, I want to be unique.
As we are twins, me and my sister and my brothers, before our twins.
Oh, sure.
So from the day,
Quadruplets.
What do you mean?
quadruple.
no,
Triplets?
me and my sister are twins, and
Okay.
after 5
Two
years,
sets
my
of twins.
brothers
Oh,
are
two sets
twins.
of
We are identical.
Congratulations, uncle.
So we wear matching clothes till first year, and I hate it because it's I was into clothes and I like wearing something which is very unique. So I don't like it.
Did we know
there.
that you were a twin? Did we know?
No?
No.
How is this? We know she's been on our show for years.
Yeah.
And this is the first time we're hearing about her twin.
The
So what do
first
you
time
want in
I met
England
her
to come?
sister, I actually thought it was her. I swear.
Yeah, I
I
think it might
understood her
have
for
been.
about a day. Next day, I saw them
Wait,
together.
let me
I was
ask
like,
this. Have
wait.
you done the switching thing?
Yes, many times at college we switch classes. So
And
Really?
with us?
no.
So where was one of them going? I think this is the question we need
Okay,
to
so
ask.
now tell me.
We
what
were
does
like,
your sister do?
what? My sister is an architect designer.
Wow. Okay, so you guys do share clothes, right?
No, not now.
No?
Because I like wearing something different and she has a different taste.
But I'm really against this idea of wearing the same clothes because it looks like a Boy Scout team as well. I mean,
That's so cute.
My
I
brothers
don't
are
know.
still wearing same clothes.
मार्क यहाँ पे है। अंदाज अपना अपना।
Although the older I've gotten, the more into individuality. So I can understand why kids do it, but I just think it's so cute.
yeah, it is
As
cute.
kids, it's cute. Not as
Till your
adults.
childhood it is cute,
Yeah.
but once you grow up, so it looks really odd.
Okay, but now I think our show is going to take a bit of a serious turn
Yes.
because I want to move on to Iram over here. So Iram, first of all, I do not have words to express how great I feel about you as a person and as a human because you have even adopted a child, you got her married, you've got grandsons and granddaughters now as well, and you're a social activist. Now what happens is that, since it's Eid, we do have a lot of number of orphans out there. We do have a lot of people who are not home. We do have we do have that community who does not really get to enjoy the festivities of Eid. How do you think you as a mother want to look after all those people who are neglected within our society?
I think you forgot about my shelter home.
In
I've
Ahmedabad,
got a shelter home. It started
we didn't
in
forget about it. I was gonna
after
add to it.
2005 earthquake. We founded it in Ahmedabad. 4 years back, we shifted it here to Islamabad. I think it's the society's responsibility to look after these kids, and that is one of the motivational factor which forced me to adopt one girl, although I had my 2 kids. People, whenever anybody comes to know about my adoption, they think, okay, you didn't have any kids. I said, no, I had 2 kids. And this thing, I don't know, from Allah or something like that, because I always wanted to feel, because I've been really close to the underprivileged. I've been working with them, and I feel that this is our job.
Absolutely.
For the underprivileged, the marginalized population. If you come to our shelter home, you'll see these lovely, beautiful kids out there. And Allah has not, I would say that we can't say Allah has been unfair to them, but it's our test as well.
Yeah,
You see,
absolutely.
as a society as a whole, it's everybody's job to chip in and, take out something, whatever, as in Quran, Allah say that whatever is, in excess, give it to others.
Exactly.
So we have a lot of things which we should be giving.
I'm so
and
glad you said
spending
that.
some quality
Yeah.
time with them as
But
well.
are there
Sorry.
some special initiatives you take when it's Eid or whenever it's some special occasion?
Oh yes, all the time. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. I haven't been to so many iftaris because I'm totally against having, attending the lavish iftaris. But these girls are going every day. Even today, I'm taking them to somebody's place. MashaAllah, their dresses are there well in advance because we don't want to give them the feeling that
That's
they
exactly
belong
what
to
you're supposed to do,
an orphanage. I just don't like this word orphanage being used.
Wonderful. And
So
you know-
that is why we have named it Bazicha. Bazicha means a playground where children play and have a heck of a
Wonderful.
time.
And
You see?
I just like to highlight for all our viewers that on the 9th day of Ramadan, we did a show where we highlighted Surah Nisa, which is exactly what it's about, the social responsibility and making them feel equals and giving them the same opportunities. And that's so great. You're actually doing that. You're not
And I
giving them handoffs or hand-me-downs or
Not at
things
all,
that
brand
people have
new.
discarded. You're
No,
giving
no,
them
not-
brand new.
We
That's
discourage that.
Yeah,
I strongly discourage
And
that.
I think we need to promote these things as well because most of the
Absolutely.
majority of the times what happens is that whenever you're doing the show or Eid or if it's a festivity, people don't tend to ask these questions. But I think to make, because we as a program team, as our producers, Maha and ourselves, we think collectively first of all, and then our image is to actually promote this side of the community and Pakistan so that everybody gets the awareness and then all of us can enjoy in a bagicha like hers. I think that's what the concept
Absolutely.
is.
So what about you, Mukeet? Like when, taking this on a serious note, that there are a lot of issues that people go with all over the world, with the state of the world affairs these days. It's not a very happy place.
Yeah.
How are you feeling that this Eid is going to be about a change and positivity? Because you're doing a lot of work, you're constantly entertaining people.
Yeah, entertainment is one thing that's about spreading smiles like we are. But generally, that's the least we can do to the world because we're like that's a kind of personality we all have. But nonetheless, this Ramzan, I've seen all of my friends contributing towards the big grand iftaris, not just going to big hotels like you mentioned, and they ended up having a whole, what do you call that? A dastarkhan for people,
yeah.
you know, and they have the eggs being cooked there, and you know they're distributing like that. So I've contributed to that a little, and you know this is how I think that people should be fed. I mean, the amount of money you're spending in on a single iftari is like 1,200 to 1,500 rupees per person. You could feed probably so many people out there on the streets who actually don't have food.
Okay,
to eat, so, you know.
absolutely, no, that's so great. But the thing is now, we're doing it in Ramadan, and this is what we were talking about during the whole month, is how do we sustain these things going past, beyond it, the rest of the 11 months. So you've started this, do you think that you will continue with the charitable one?
Every time everybody is about to spend a lot, you think twice, you know. So think twice when you're spending too much on your food, which is uncalled for. You could be feeding on,
You
you
say
know,
that to
half the
me?
price and maybe share the rest with somebody else, you know. So I think it's this is how you should see it. And,
Absolutely.
and God has promised you that the more you share, it's going to multiply and come to you. So
It's going to
don't
come
you-
back. Yeah, that's what it is.
Absolutely,
But
great.
that's not the reason why I do it. I do it because people need food. You know, so-
Absolutely, great.
So, Maida,
thank
what
you.
about you? Because you've been living abroad as well. How's Eid abroad, first of all? And then what about all of those people who are really not in a good condition over there? So do we have people who take initiatives to make them feel happy, or probably call them over to their places and share their food? What happens over there?
I
Where
lived
is-
in Middle
where,
East,
though?
and it was a wonderful experience being there, because during Ramzan we used to go to prayers and Taraweehs to the mosque, and especially on the Eid day, all the Pakistani community, even some Indian my friends, they are Muslims, we used to celebrate together. It was like a roller coaster day, and we have to keep changing the dresses. Now we are going for the brunch, now we are going for the prayer, now we are going for the lunch.
Okay.
And it was wonderful experience. And
Okay.
sometimes we used to go outside and for the barbecue and for the rides with the kids. And it was, of course, very good experience.
Okay.
Because we have nothing to do there. Like
So just sit, eat,
to,
and then go to some theme
like
parks.
rejoin the community, and then we started Pakistan Women Forum there in Kuwait, and we started pitching and pulling the amount and sending to the different organizations to help the poor. And I worked as a Pakistan Women Forum General Secretary, like 3 years in Kuwait. And it was a wonderful
There's
experience.
quite a lot of welfare going out for women. I mean, abroad.
No, they send it back here
Yeah.
to
But
the poor
actually,
people.
we are answerable. If we are eating good, if we are wearing good, we are more answerable.
Absolutely. And it's not, you hear the word woman and you think it's all about women.
No, but why do you
Women,
always
okay.
disagree on
no,
that?
because the thing is, what she's saying is the women that were
just said
sitting
it.
there, because she was sitting with the women.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
if there was men there, it'd be a forum of people. Like, I'm sure, right?
I mean, I want to make a welfare organization for women too. It's all right. I'm going to think about that. No, what about you?
Go for
I'm
it.
on board. We went too deep.
Oh, she's not there.
Vibra, what about you? Sorry, I was joking, guys.
Well, I collect amount every month. I do a few savings, and then I
Where did you keep the amount?
I keep it in a place.
Don't tell, don't tell anyone.
So I keep it in a secret place,
Yeah.
and I collect money every month, and then I give it to needy people whom I found on streets and on somewhere. So I think I distribute like this,
Okay,
a little
excellent.
to everyone.
And you continue this just in Ramadan and Eid, or is this continuing
No,
after?
it's for the whole year, every month. Yes.
Great.
Amazing.
And I was just about to ask you, remember? I was like, no, we already know you do loads.
So we're almost out of time, but you
Yes.
know, I'm really interested, and our audience is really interested in knowing what are your plans for, you know, today evening as well, and then tomorrow. And then, are we catching up though, by the way?
Yeah, we are.
Or we
for
are.
sure.
So we know what our
We
plan is.
expect, to
but
see
we're not going
the,
to
we
share.
expect to see the selfies now all over
Yeah.
social media.
Miss Hiram will start from you.
Yeah, I'll be going to my village, like I told you. I came especially for your program,
Thank
and
you.
inshallah I'll be heading off to my village.
And so then what happens when you go there? Once you get to the village, what's going to happen?
You see, it's not about celebration we have done with my own immediate
Okay.
family. There's so many underprivileged people over there, like we were just talking about that, and I would want to spend my second day with them at least, you know.
But what
be a
will
part
you
of
do
the-
with them?
We do a lot of things. We take a lot of food for them
Okay.
because they especially made the VIP food, which all of us are enjoying here, but they're not privileged enough to afford that in the village. So that is what we do. So we try to be a part of their celebration as well.
Excellent.
So we do put mehndi and sing songs and whatever.
I want to visit your
And
village.
if you want to say or wish Eid to anybody, just look into that camera and say whatever magic words you have.
Assalamu alaikum, Eid Mubarak to all of you. Please enjoy with your family, but think of others too. And don't go overboard. Think of others, save that money, and you can help so many other Pakistanis.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Nimra, what about you?
Well, I
First
wish
tell us. First tell us what your plans and then tell the audience.
my plans. I will be enjoying, relaxing, watching a good movie, and spending time with my close friends.
Excellent. Great. And the message.
Okay, well, I wish everyone happy Eid and enjoy yourself, eat good and spend good time, and you have a good relaxing time, so you should own it.
Exactly. And also, I'd just like to highlight that Nimra actually provided the clothes for today. So thank you very much. It was very kind of her. I was able to feel like it was Eid because of her.
Yeah, and Ali from Monarchy, thank you very much for the wardrobe courtesy as well.
Okay. Said he should have been here, by the way. He should have been on our show today.
I'd like to wish everyone a very happy Eid.
No, but what are you going to do for the rest of the days?
Rest of the Eid day?
Yeah.
Probably going to chill out with my family. Filal, we're going to catch up and do something. And all my friends out there who are watching, if you have a better plan, let us know. We're in town and
Yeah, we
we
together.
could be getting together and making having more fun.
And so, what about for the fans, though? What would you like to say to all the fans?
I'd like to say just keep supporting and keep enjoying, and I absolutely love the way they've been.
You have great
liking-
support.
I
And
do,
you
I
also
do
have a lot of
actually.
new projects coming out, so do stay tuned for those.
And I
We will be
want you
talking
I
to-
was
if you-
actually confused between that, so I'd like to mention there's a film that I've
Oh,
done.
let me do it. I was going to do it. I mean, come on, don't. Are you in a hurry? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, over here, I want to wish, in fact, we want to wish Muki the very best of luck for the film. He's, well, he's not
Thank you so
actually
much,
shared what role he's doing, but the film's name is Parchi.
Yeah.
So
We're
let's
looking
see,
forward to it.
Parchi kahan tak chalti hai.
Yeah, I'm not going to share the plot, but it's
No,
a
don't.
very interesting film, and you're going to enjoy it. It's going to release this December.
Okay, great.
It's
We're
gonna be
looking
fun.
forward to all the updates.
So
And
that's
also-
when I'll start
Major
having
moves.
fans, I believe. So far, it's like some people do like my posts. So
No,
if
you're
that's
modest.
counted
You're
as-
being modest. How are you? What are your plans now?
This is my second Eid after ages in Pakistan.
Oh,
and
great.
last year I enjoyed a lot with my friends,
Yeah.
and I have a very few family left in Pakistan, so we used to go to their places, and this time I already have so many plans with them, especially with the
great.
friends. So it
So
will be
great.
very
You're
good.
enjoying the feeling of being back in Pakistan.
Oh,
and the
it's
Eid.
lovely. Putting
Great.
mehndi and wearing clothes and
Yeah, it's a
bangles.
definite vibe. You definitely
Yeah,
feel the vibe. Excellent.
Pakistani Eid is always very good.
Great. And any message you'd like to share with all of us?
To
It's
my
this camera
whole
here.
family and my friends.
This here, camera here.
Okay. To my family and to my friends, Eid Mubarak, and I'm safe and sound here.
Okay, great. They were worried.
And I'm very happy among my friends and enjoying Eid.
Okay, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Your family were worried about you moving back to Pakistan?
No, no.
Okay. Your friends were.
I'm worried.
You were. No, it's fine.
Her cell phone battery died. That's fine. She's just communicating with them. It's
Great.
all right. It's a one-way communication mode.
And Islamabad is a very safe place.
Yeah,
to be,
it is
I mean,
lovely.
Great. Thank you.
Pakistan is. Come on,
Yeah.
Pakistan is. Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for being
Thank
here
you very
today,
much.
guys.
You're my
Thank
dear.
you.
Thank you so very much for having us.
I don't own this
surprises.
team. I don't own this
You
team.
had some surprises to give away as well.
I never had ownership. Okay.
Yeah, who's
Oh,
the winner?
yes.
Where's our
Oh,
brochure?
man, after all
You
of
guys
that.
are the winner.
Everyone
Where's
there.
our Mehndi?
No, we get to apply the
One
menu, right?
finally.
The winners get to apply the mehndi to the losers.
All right, it's
So
perfectly all
Shazad
right.
gets to give them their mehndi.
All right,
And I
so
will
here,
share
here you
some.
go. Thank you very
But
I
much.
got
guys-
the matching one.
Thank
Yeah, you can go check it out because we have got plenty of choice as well.
But thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you guys enjoyed
matching
the
one.
show. I will give this to you guys in a moment. But have a wonderful Eid. Be safe. Enjoy it with your friends. But do remember all the other people who aren't maybe as privileged as you to share the joy.
And there's one last thing which, ladies and gentlemen, I would love to mention over here, and that is that, if in life, there are times when, there are ups and downs as well, and then you have arguments with people, and then you end up fighting, and then that long friendship goes down the line. What you need to do is, and if you have been thinking about it lately, it's always good to call that person, say sorry, and whatever he or she says, just accept it because you might have done something wrong. No, Mukeet, I think that's the way, right?
Is that, whoa, did we miss something here?
No, you did.
Okay, I'm kidding, I'm just joking. But no, that's great. You know, be the bigger person, and if, as long as you know you've tried everything within your power to keep peace within your community, that's wonderful. Log on to our Facebook fan page,
It is with the name of World This Morning.
our Twitter page,
World This Morning with RG.
our Daily Mission and YouTube
World
page,
This Morning, World This Morning.
and the repeat is at?
5 past 11 p.m., but we are not very sure, but we're going to update it on our page as well. Because
Exactly.
let's see how the programming is. And please make sure that you stay tuned to PD World, because we have got some other amazing programs for this day as well.
Exactly. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy your Eid, and I'm going to share this.
Yeah, so let's say it together. 1, 2, 3, Eid Mubarak!